When I was in school, I used to make clothes for people. I'm Yaba boy now.
You're a tailor.
No, I don't sew myself. I have people
You
that do
just
it.
design,
I
take it to
designed. I have
tailors.
good eye for quality fabric. I kid you not. I made it to the top best looks of Bella Niger.
That's
Yes.
nice.
And I wore a very controversial outfit. I got there. I saw an inspiration somewhere. A Hollywood actor wore it. And I'm like, why can't I? I was
Wondering
posing,
who's this
posing, posing. I
person?
mean, I like to feel myself. As I was just posing. Next thing I turned my back. They screamed because my back was bare. Nobody had done it before.
Hi Lunch Fam, how you are doing? Welcome back to another exciting episode. Hope you guys missed us because we definitely missed you guys. You're tuned into Knowledge Lounge, the spot where we chill with Nigeria's finest creatives and trendsetters. As usual, I'm your host Sosa, but I'm not alone. I'm here with my amazing co-host.
My name is Ash, everybody, as you all know, but you can call me Ash TV. You are the liberty. You have the license to do that. But ladies, they call me Ash Baby with a lot of sexitude.
Okay. Today we are chilling with the multi-talented, fashion-forward, camera-ready, and all-round creative. The one-man style squad himself. The vibes, the drips, the energy. The one and only Kenechukwu Precious Ama, aka Ugegbe Oyibo. He's a fashion stylist, he's a model, he's an actor. Today he's going to give us all the juicy teas on his journey, his hustle, his style secrets. So stick around. Hi Kenechukwu, how you doing?
Hello, Esosa. I'm very well, thank you.
Welcome to Knowledge Lounge.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much.
We're glad you're here. Okay.
Yeah.
First and first, I want to ask, who is Kenechukwu? Who is Ugegbe Oyibo outside the spotlights? When the cameras are off and the Instagram is asleep.
Wow. Ugegbe is complex. Yes, very complex.
Okay.
First off, I'm going to break it down for you. I am the first child
Wow.
in a family of 3. I have 2 sisters.
Interesting.
And I am the only child of my mother. So my sisters are steps.
Oh, okay.
It's a secret. I'm letting it out though, but it's fine.
Man, we're lucky
You
on
see, we're always
Knowledge
giving you
Lounge.
guys all the tea on Knowledge Lounge.
So yeah, I think I am calm outside the camera. I think I'm a very calm, reserved, respectful, intelligent, fine man. Obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
I get pride, I know, right?
I mean, you see your skin is glistening.
Easy to be fine.
So yes, I'm very family oriented. I love my family so much. I love my stepmom. I love my dad. I love my sisters. I love my extended family as well. I am rooted in love a lot. I talk about love everywhere. Literally, all my friends, they know. Anytime I'm talking, in fact, I preach. I'm always talking love, love, love. Sometimes one of my friends will say, you, Seth, go and think of how to make money. You too like love, So I am original. There is no pretense around me. There is no fakeness. I know they say Lagos people, they fake, Abuja, they fake. There is nothing like that. I mean, I give you the liberty to look around and find any of my friends. Ask them questions one after the other. I don't know how to pretend. So how I feel is how I air. So yeah, I think to answer your question, I would say I'm very original. I'm very real.
Yeah,
very,
that's
very
nice.
real, yes.
Lovely name, by the way. Lovely name.
Thank you.
Nigeria is known for its vibrant. Growing up, were there specific experiences or people in your life that your creative direction and your sense of style?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, my creativity started from environmental factor.
Okay.
My parents, to be precise, yes, they were vibrant, they were educated, they were very much out there,
Yeah.
My mom is well traveled, or was
Oh.
well traveled, because she's late.
Oh,
So
yeah,
then
so
my
rest in peace.
Amen, thank you. So, and again, my dad's only, I think it's the worst.
How do you mean?
The man to like fashion.
Are you serious?
Drip Lord.
See, till today, you can't beat that man.
Wait, just let me hold your horses. Who do you take after with your looks?
Okay, I think my mom. It's mixed, but I think more of my mom,
Your mom,
in terms
okay.
of skin and certain
Okay.
part of my body. But then, if you've not seen my mom and seen my dad, you can assume
That you're
I
taking
look
after
like
your
my
dad.
dad. Yes.
Okay.
So these two people are like the major people that have made that impact. Growing up between the age of 5 to 11,
Yeah.
prior to my mom died, I used to help her like pick outfit, choose colors, matching purse, matching shoes,
Yeah.
you know, wrapper to tie to meetings and all those things. And then on regular days where she wants to rock her corporate, I also help her. Mommy, I like this one. I don't like this one. I don't. So the
And she
thing
listens
is,
to you?
she listens because I have a very strong bond with my mom. It took her years to have children. So when we came, we were everything to her. I used to have a brother who is late as well. So when we came, we were very much like this. So she started on time to relate with me in different aspects. And then my mom loves, see, Christmas is back to back from 25th. Let me start from 25th. We wear different new clothes every day.
Every day.
Are
So
you
that is the
serious?
kind of luxury that I have. And I'm grateful to God that I experienced it, because there was a time I couldn't have it anymore after she died.
Wow.
So what I'm trying to say is that from my environment and then growing up in Aba too, if you know anybody in the East, Aba is like the hub of fashion.
Yes, it is. I agree.
Aba, in terms of sourcing of fabric, making of production
Yes,
of
yes.
Yeah, very
anything
true.
you
Mass
want in
production.
fashion, Aba is the hub. So that environment that I found myself in had actually shaping me
Yes, yeah.
into, you know, giving me the creativity that I have today. So it's just, aside from that, my entire family members, my extended family, my aunt, Sister Monique, she's very, you know, she's very much in my life. She's one of the favorite people I have. Sister Monique is very fashionable. She was, well, yes, was. I would say was, because she thinks giving her life to Christ Jesus. When she catches me, yeah, she thinks giving her life to Christ changes her fashion sense. She still sabi o.
Okay.
But that time she used to be a happening babe when she was in school. So she was in Unical, and if you also know Unical, they were very much fashionable babes. Then the set of Anita J. That's Anita Joseph,
Yes.
Iniedo, Stephanie Okereke. That
you
was her
serious?
level in school.
Wow.
So she used to be, when she comes back, then she was the hottest babe around now. Around my street,
Yeah.
then my auntie will come back, everybody will just keep, oh, Sister Monique, you know, she was very much fashion inclined. So that's where I picked up from everybody around me. My uncles too, they were the Nasoji people, they know what's up. So my environment actually, you know, made a lot of impact in me in terms of my being fashion inclined very much. So yeah, that is it.
That's
That's
amazing.
interesting. Yeah.
You know, every creative has that aha moment, that defining moment when they realize, oh, this is the career path I want to pursue
Oh, yes.
professionally. For you, when did that creative bug first hit? Was it geared towards fashion, styling, modeling, acting, or was it everything all at once?
Okay. Oh wow. I am a lot.
Yeah.
I can see that.
And I came from a lot.
Lot.
So yes, when I was growing up, yeah, I used to watch a lot of films, a lot of Nollywood films, a lot of it. We'll rent, we'll buy, and everything. So I wanted to be an actor so
Badly.
so bad. I would see Ramsey Noah, I would see everybody. I'll be like, God, I want to be like these people. Then Genevieve Naji, because me, I have a feminine side and it's very strong. So like then if I see ladies that are fine, I also want to look fine too. Let all of us just be out there. I
Fight
don't care
together.
about anybody. So, and then I love the fact that, because I'm so grateful that I'm very much loved at home. My parents never tried to like box me up, or my dad trying to exude some sort of toxic masculinity. So
Yeah.
you cannot be expressive. So they allowed me express myself. They are very sweet people, by the way. So then gradually I was telling myself that at a time I would, you know, eventually become an actor. I got into uni. I got into secondary school firstly. We say it was a boys' secondary school, a Catholic school. So we used to do like school drama and everything. by the time they looked around, I was the only one who was very much enthusiastic about the
Acting.
school acting thing.
Wow.
Our principal said, "No, you have to be the head of the acting department in school." That was how I started, cheering everybody up.
Yeah.
I'll play different characters on different occasions just to express how I feel about
Yeah.
those films I have seen. It kept going on and on until I finished secondary school, trying to enroll into uni. That was when I joined AGN, Actors Guild of Nigeria,
Wow.
in Aba. They were very much active then in the East, Abia State. I joined them. I was very young. I graduated from secondary school at 15. So
Whoa.
I used to go for meetings. I was very small, lanky, and everything. I'll go for AGM meetings. I'll just sit. I'll be seeing certain people I know in the industry. I'll go and greet them. Nobody really knew me, but I was coming. Then I'll go with a friend of mine that was also interested. So this kept going on until I got admission into the university. And it was difficult because my dad did not want me to act. The mentality that actors are wayward.
Yeah.
People in the entertainment industry, they don't amount to anything and everything. I wanted to study theater arts in school.
Okay.
The school I had chosen, my pastor I no fit go there.
Why?
Because they are doing theater arts and he knows if I go there,
Okay, that's what you
I'm
do.
going to, yes. So he
your...
said, don't worry, I have somebody that can help you get into, so just do well in your jam. So eventually I was forced to do accounting, but I didn't do it. The day I went to register for my jam, I switched to mass communication because I was looking for something very close to media.
Yeah.
So when I applied for mass communication, I gained admission and I was given linguistics and literary studies in my school. I attended Ebonyi State University. That's my state, by the way. So I got to school. I have someone who is very, very, very much relevant in my life. I met her in the days of my AGN attendance.
Yeah.
Her name is Ugochi. So Ugochi, or we call her April. So she made an impact in my life. So when she saw how enthusiastic I was about being an actor and the disadvantages that I had coming from my parents and coming from every other family member, she gave me an insight. She said, do you know that was when, I think that was around the period that Alex Ekubo was reigning as second runner-up Mr. Nigeria.
Okay.
First runner-up Mr. Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. So she was like, I think you should try modeling. Because acting is a lot of work and you can't leave school and be traveling. You're still very young. So if you can start modeling, you can start modeling around here in Abakaliki because there were shows going on. There were a lot of modeling shows going on in Abakaliki then. It was a small town that was growing. So we kept, I thought about it and I started looking out for models on the runway, all those kind of things. And I started picking interest in modeling. And again, like I said, I knew that I was fine from a very little age. So I knew that.
Bros, you don't do now.
Because
the world should hear this.
do.
So I knew that I had the qualities.
Yeah, you did.
Body fit. I wasn't big. I wasn't so. The same person that I'm talking about also sponsored my first modeling contest, MTN Runway Rock the Street, in 2013. It was held in Warri. That was my first ever modeling contest that I did. And that was how my modeling career picked up at that time. I was still in school, but I was hiding. My uncle lives in Abakaliki. He's a very disciplined man. He works in the government house there. So for every single thing I did in school, every event I attended, every party I went for, they were informed. I don't know who was the informant till today. I still don't know. So I go out to the club or we have an event and the next morning my dad calls, they will start scolding me from all angles. So, but I kept pushing. I didn't relent. At a time, we had, I think it was a strike in school that we had, and immediately we resumed from that strike. There was an exam. So we all wrote the exam. That exam didn't come out well because I have an aunt who is a lecturer in the same school. My own lecturer went to meet her. This boy is not doing well, there is problem, but first year was good. The whole thing, there was so much, hindrances
Because
as
your
to
mind
building
wasn't
my
there.
career. Exactly. And we have some people in my school that were also doing well. Oh, people, the likes of Charity Awoke, she has left Nollywood for a while now. She's abroad. So that time, I really wish I could be there. My parents could push
Support
me,
you,
and
yes.
then my mom had already passed.
on.
Because if my mom was alive, I know she would support me. My mom was more open-minded. My dad was all about go to school, get a proper job in an office and work. So this, my friend pushed me. I kept going and going until I was able to like finish from school. Then immediately I finished, I moved to Abuja. It was in Abuja that I started earning properly as a model. Now, God is so kind, thinking about it now. In the modeling industry, it's usually about macho men with built muscles
I was
and
going to
everything.
say that because,
But me, where they lanky, we just, very slim, tiny. It was hard work as well. My boss then, I used to be in an agency. He saw how I was pushing. And I was very, persevered and everything. And that guy just believed in me for no reason. We just came for an audition and he picked me out of all the people there, and then picked me with some other people. And you know that when I started modeling in Abuja, we'll go for auditions from different modeling agencies. We'll have huge macho guys, everything. The only thing I had was like my height was okay. And then I was slim too, because they wanted slim people, but not soft slim. They wanted masculine looking slim people. But there was an advantage I had.
What?
I learned catwalk.
Oh.
Male catwalk. I don't think it's called catwalk anyway. Whatever it's called.
You should know better now.
It was more like a dance walk. I don't just walk like I'm walking. I add a little bit of style and dance to it. So like whenever we go for an audition, I remember there is this designer, Sabali. He does Sabali fashion show every year in Abuja. If he doesn't pick me, he never pick model. And then he would tell those macho people, go and meet Precious. He calls me Precious, my English name. Go and meet Precious. He'll teach you people how to do dance work. All of you are too stiff. So like all those things, all those tiny things, thinking about it now that I'm talking is just reminding me of those little times that I did not really appreciate. I felt I was even disadvantaged because I felt I would have had more. So yeah, that is how my growth has been over the years. And then going back to fashion, when I was in school, I used to make clothes for people. I'm Yaba boy now, so
you're a tailor?
No, I don't sew myself. I have people that do it. I design. I have good eye for quality fabric. I kid you not, If na fabric, leave them for me. So if I don't see fabric now, if my eye catches a fabric, I already know what to do with it in my head. It is that good. Man. It's just like some sort of imagination. It just comes when it descends. I just so that was how then in school I'll wear clothes to school. I'll go home now. I have an uncle who is a tailor. I'll go and buy material. I'll give it to him, tell him what to do, what I want. He'll say, nah, this is your style, Seth. Everything you're bringing styles that nobody wants to wear. I'll tell him to do it for me. People will like it. I'll wear it to school. People will like it, both because most of my clothes are usually like unisex. If you come to my wardrobe now, a woman can wear my clothes, a man can wear my clothes. If it's suit, even a masculine suit, I can turn it to a female something, just make it stylish. So that was how I was doing. And then my hostel mates started patronizing me. So gradually I was just doing my things small. So as I was fading off in the modeling industry, because at the time I was face of Model Freak, my face was everywhere in Abuja. They did billboards and everything. I was doing all the fashion shows and everything. And at a time, I realized I'm growing. I went for NYC, finished. The only thing that was in my head was to get a job, a proper job, and start earning money. And at that time, I was just thinking, what can I do? What can I do? So because of the whole situation, I got a job with a travel and tour agency. A lot of people do not know that I've worked in an office. I got a job
because
with a
you don't
travel.
Look like a 9 to 5 person.
I got a job, and if you see me in my corporate, I get pride. I go they talk. I used to look fine.
It.
I used to look fine. So I got a job with a travel and tour agency, and that same agency has a sister company that does real estate.
Okay.
And also have another one that does I don't get experience, so I also have another
They leave
one
one for you.
yeah, that does what else they do self travel and to agriculture.
Agriculture, okay.
So I was there for a while, and the owner of the company was like a family friend, and I was with them for a while doing the job and everything. But like there was this pressure that started coming, and the pressure wasn't coming because I wasn't working. It was because there was more than expected from me. You cannot own 3 companies in one building and have the same manpower and expect the same results.
Productivity,
It
yeah.
never happens. So that was what was happening. So as a customer service person and as an advertising manager, you expect me to do marketing, to do reports, to do this. So I was there for like during I said 2020 there because I finished NYC 2019. I resumed work there February 2020. I worked through the year. COVID happened. Entered 2021, early 2021. That's January, February. And that was when it started hitting me like, this salary is not for you. I will not lie to you. I spend a
was
lot
small.
on myself.
Your
Skincare.
lifestyle.
Yes, skincare. And I hate to suffer. I don't have a car, but I will use Uber.
What is all this?
You're about to live soft life.
So I will use Uber. Do you get, like, I knew that the money was not enough. I'm not rich yet, to be honest with you. I'm not rich yet, but I needed a certain level of comfort.
Okay.
I have seen people suffer. I grew up in Aba, and Aba is a mix of people who are rich, people in the middle class, and people who are suffering. So I know when somebody tells me I'm suffering, I know what it means. When somebody says I'm broke, I know what it means because I've been broke too now. I understand every level of human, oppression.
phases, yeah.
So I knew that job I was doing wasn't for me.
Yeah.
I just, told myself, you know what, you have to do something. My friend, the April I keep talking about, she's more, I call her my school mother because we met in uni, but she's older than me and everything. So her family is now like my family. I love them so much. So I started speaking to her too. Her sister was like, what are you doing in Abuja? Entertainment, no, they happen for Abuja. I moved to Lagos now. They kept pushing me, and I wanted to, but I was scared. I had a very bad orientation about Lagos. You cannot cope in Lagos. You cannot do this in Lagos. There's Abbey everywhere in Lagos. You like this. How would you do? How would you So
you with your
all those
body.
kind of, I swear, all those kind of, and then it used to
now.
give me anxiety. I'll be like, because my coming to Lagos has been a plan from around that kind 2018 when I want to go for NYC. It was the fear that made me, redeploy to Abuja because I couldn't serve in the north. I was posted to Kano. I was not ready to be there. So I had to move to Abuja. But I was still scared because I knew deep down my heart I needed to be in Lagos. From far, I was seeing things. I watch movie premieres. I was so into it. I'll AMVC, I'll watch from the TV. I'll just be telling myself, one day I'll be on that stage. One day I'll be with these people. One day I'll be here. Do you get? So it kept going on and on until that year, that 2021. First off, I advise people, when you have crisis, take time to withdraw and then think.
Reevaluate.
So what I did was to leave Abuja at that time. I went home to my parents. I spoke to my dad. I spoke to my stepmom. I love my stepmom so much. I have a very good relationship with her. I spoke to them and I'm like, I don't think I want to be in Abuja anymore. My dad was happy, funny enough. Because I don't know, what's happening in the north now. So
always, of course.
And I'm his only son. So he's always my dad he's more hyper than I am when it has to do with me. If something is happening, I'm afraid. He's more afraid than I am.
You
and I've told him that if anything happens to him now, it's going to affect me more. So that was how I, went home. For months, I was in Aba trying to, balance my life. Then I started, I hope I'm not deviating from the question because this is a whole story.
Okay.
My life is a whole movie.
You can abridge it if you
yes,
just so that we can cover a lot of grounds.
I started, making clothes from the East. I made clothes. I invested. I spoke to 2 of my friends. I got money. To be honest, God bless them. They helped me. Charity, okay, wherever you are, thank you so much for that money you gave me. And I am one of my friends, I can't remember his name now. So I quickly, started making clothes. I finished, I packed those clothes to Abuja. I started selling to people I know. I started going to the office. I went to the office that I served.
Yeah.
I went there to meet them. I sold to people. I started gathering money. So as I was doing all those things, my rent was already expiring in Abuja.
In Abuja.
As soon as my rent expired, I
moved.
said, I'm
Back
not
up.
I'm not renewing. I'm moving to Lagos. That was how I ran to Lagos. And, it's been a roller coaster. I mean, the more you ask me, the more answers
yes,
come
forget.
up. So
Okay.
that is how I've been able to like come over to this place and make the little of what I could make out of myself.
Well, if you say so. So what challenges did you face early on in pursuing? Because, from our conversation, I realized that you do a lot of things. So what are the challenges that you face early on in pursuing these multiple creative paths? And, how did you overcome them? The challenges.
Okay. So challenges starts with funds. We have funding issue in this country.
But there's some people have money.
Some people have money. Me, I'll tell you, I've met people. What are you
There's money
saying?
in Lagos.
In Lagos, somebody is sitting on pounds, not Nigerian currency, in their houses in Lagos.
So why are we talking about this fund?
So it's I mean, in life, you just pray for grace. Grace is extremely important in life, and funds is one of the major challenges. Environmental factor. There are places you'd grow up in, and there are things you want to do.
Okay.
They hold you back because you'll be like, what will people say?
Yeah,
how will they perceive me? What would they, even myself, when I came to Lagos newly, if I want to wear certain things in my head, I'll be like, how will people back home say?
Okay.
Well, I realized that at the time, my parents, it's good for your family to know you well. If you're a good person and your family knows you well, it's kind of help you. There are things you do, they will not really care. They will understand that you're trying to make something out of yourself. Yeah. In 2022, that was my first time attending Lagos Fashion Week in Lagos. I made it to the top best looks of Bella Naija.
That's
yes.
Nice.
And I wore a very controversial outfit. I got there, all the cameras paused. Guess what I wore?
What?
An halter neck top. My back was open.
Bare open.
Usually it's a female top.
Yeah.
But I saw an inspiration somewhere. A Hollywood actor wore it, and I'm like, why can't I? That was how I pulled it off. I said I entered what's the name of this hotel in VI? As I just entered, all the camera people.
Where are you?
Him. I was posing. I mean, I like to feel myself. As I was just posing. Next thing, I turned my back. They screamed because my back was bare. Nobody had done it before. But that same year, I think the only person that was able to pull that kind of stunt was Denola Gray. I mean, he's one of my inspirations too. So Denola Gray wore the same kind of thing the same year. And, I was trending in my own little way. He was even on Insta blog at that time. So all this kind of our culture has a way of limiting our broadness. So there are things the culture makes you kind of want to, helps you tone down on certain things. And I honestly think it shouldn't be. I mean, hence you're doing it and you're doing it right.
So how do you overcome them now?
Wow. I'm a very strong-willed person. I'm strong-willed. First off, I do not play with God and prayers.
Okay.
That's one of the major ways I overcome challenges. And then I have the ability to speak up when I feel down. I speak to people. I have good friends, very quality friends. I have people that listens to me, people that encourages me. So whenever it's like that, I run to them. I have a cousin, Irene Onwuka. She's an ex-beauty queen, Miss Ambassador for Peace. Wow. 2013 or 2015. I open my heart to people. I am not closed-minded. I always make sure that whoever I meet, there is an impact on my side and from their side. Yeah. So that is how I was able to come out of certain, challenges and all those things. I always speak out and then I pray. And sometimes I see that it works.
Yeah,
it really works.
It does.
And then I try to find out people that have had different challenges and how they've been able to overcome it. We have our phones. I mean, you can Google things and check. The only things I don't Google is sickness, headache. If you Google it, you will see different things that might cause headache. So I don't check all those things. So yes, so these are the ways that and then I speak to my parents a lot as well. My dad, I have a very strong relationship with my dad. So whenever it gets to, sometimes he doesn't understand the things I say.
Okay.
He'll say, well, you know better. Just always pray. That's what my dad would tell me. Just always pray and make sure you don't get into trouble. So like I have people who are calm,
Have a good community.
yes, so like they kind of help me. If not, I for don't crazy. So
man,
I for don't crazy. My head is full of imagination. So when it gets crazy, I run to these people and I'm calm. Wow. And then I am very much family oriented. That certain situations, when I remember my family, I'm like, okay, now you need to calm down.
Yeah.
You have people by your side. Just take it slowly.
People that love you, so
and everything will align.
Of course.
That's amazing.
That's it.
I mean, balancing 3 careers is no small feat.
It's not easy
How
at all.
How do you manage your time and energy between styling, acting,
modeling?
Thinking about it alone is very, very hectic. What's a day in the life of
luckily for me, acting and modeling, they happen once in a while, not every day. I've not blown. If I've blown, you will know. I'm sure some people.
I know you.
Some people. This will be the first time of them seeing me on camera. While some people have seen my films, though. So and then while some people have seen my work without knowing it's me in terms of styling. What I'm trying to say in the essence is, styling is my major career right now. Okay. I know that I want to be an actor so bad. That dream hasn't died. I'm still on it. I've done a few films this year. Some are out, some are not out. I've been acting since I came to Lagos. I started small. I did Waka Pass Sha.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
It's small. So I think I've been able to manage my time well, being that my energy is more channeled on styling a fashion business than acting and commercial. I do more of commercial modeling now because I don't fat. My belly don't come out now. So I do more of commercial modeling now where I can at least compose and do it because it entails acting as well. Okay. If you're doing commercial modeling. So it's more like, oh yeah, do this, act it out, and then, so it's not like the usual modeling I used to do. So and it's seasonal. I've realized that the season is usually early in the year and end of the year. Like now I've been submitting auditions for commercial modeling. Early in the year I did a few jobs. Between January to March I did a few commercials. I did for Fearless, I did for OP, we did photo shoots.
Did you do for Zigzag?
No,
because it's an energy drink as well.
No.
Okay.
If so, in modeling industry, if you advertise for this, you can't do for the other. It's in the contract.
True.
So that is just how it works. So in between the year, I now focus on acting and styling. So when I get an acting job,
you go for it.
I'll go for it. When I get a styling job, I go for it. An instance, around August, I was in Oyo State doing a costume design for a film.
Oh, okay.
For an epic film. While I was there, I got a call from a producer in Lagos to come and act.
Okay.
So I had to tell the producer that I'm actually doing a costume design job, but I will be done when I return. So as soon as I return, I did not rest. I did not sleep. I ran to set. From that set, I did another film and I did another. I think I did 3 films between August.
Wow.
Before August finished. So God is amazing.
Man, Lagos
I don't feel like I'm actually doing so much, but God is amazing. Far.
Of course,
God is amazing. I'm big on Thanksgiving, I'm sorry. I don't know if you people permit God talk here.
We do.
I can be screaming it all the time. God is, if you go to my Instagram page now, there are days I just sit and something comes and I speak out and people call me on the phone. Thank you for saying this. Thank you for saying this. I felt it. I speak from my heart and that is who I am. So God is amazing.
Yeah, he is.
That is how I juggle everything. Yes.
Well, I mean, that's the best thing you can do because you need to make the money.
Of course. I need to survive.
Of course. Yes. When people, they see you on Instagram or they see your work online, what is the first impression? Now, underline the word first. What's the first impression you want them to have? What's the first impression you want them to have?
Elegance. I just want them to see my work and be like, this person has exuded some sort of elegance in this job.
Okay.
I know there are people do fashion, everything stylish, all those things. Yeah, being stylish is a very vital aspect of fashion. But when there is elegance, me, for instance, as I am like this, I have a very strong personality. My confidence level is on a hike. I can enter places and walk past anybody because of how I dress.
Yeah.
Without feeling
Small.
yes. So when I dress you up, I want you to feel that way. I want you to have a very strong. The last job I did, the styling I did for Boma for their film that just came out.
Yeah.
The film is coming out today in the cinema, by the way.
Wow.
So when I went for fitting, he just put on everything. His shoulders went up. That is the feeling I want every other person to have. I don't want to post my work and somebody is saying, who did this stackiness? Who did this?
Yeah.
I want people to feel the impact of what I have put into it. And I want to also feel it myself. I want to see my work and cry. Tears of joy. I'm dramatic. I'm very dramatic. Amongst my friends, I'm very much dramatic. So I want you to feel the impact of what I've done. I feel like I've not even gotten there yet. I'm still just pushing, to be honest. I'm still pushing. I've not done my best.
Doing amazing so
but I'm
far.
doing my best and I'm grateful to God for it. I'm doing my best. But then I'm grateful that the little I've done, people are seeing it. I mean, if not, I wouldn't be here today.
Yeah, of course. That's apt on. That's apt on.
Exactly.
Okay, let's talk about your fashion styling.
Yeah.
What's your creative process in approaching a client, whether a celebrity or a regular client?
Oh yes, so thank you. I like that question. So I also do a lot of bridals and groom styling as well. So when I am called for a job, I look at skin color first of all. I ask questions to what are the colors you like, what are the colors you want me to play around with. Styling is not a personal thing for you to decide, except the client just say, just do
your
it.
thing.
Yeah, so you have to ask questions to understand your client. So when I get a client and I need to, make something for them, I go from skin color to their choices of style and everything, because a client has a style
they have their
too,
unique
and you
style.
cannot make them uncomfortable with your own style. You have to also make sure that what you're doing aligns with them, except you feel like it is not except you're sure that it's not good for them, then you can insist on, oh, you have to do it my way. So when I go from skin color, we discuss every other thing, then we have to sketch what you want. If you want an original look, we look for an illustrator who can, I would explain what my ideas are. We can put it down, draw it, and then we proceed to the designers and then get a good designer that can execute it. Then I have my own petty tailors too that work for me. They are not big designers, but they can give me a good job of what I want. I work with them as well, because you also have to look at your client's budgets.
True,
if the budget if they have money, you take them higher to where they can pay more and get better quality. But I mean, we all do quality, but their qualities differ. So that's the process that we take to make sure that then we go to accessorizing the matching footwears and everything, down to photography. You cannot afford to ruin your work. So every single detail matters. If you see people that dress themselves up and come out, and you see people that are being styled, you can tell the difference, to be honest. If you see celebrities outside that had a proper styling, and except the stylist did a bad job. So when you see those things, you know there is a process. You see the detailing from the hairstyle of if it's a lady, of the lady, to everything, to the gele style, everything. You will know that this person is well put together by somebody. Except the client just, except the stylist does not know their work. So this is how we take it step by step, and then you achieve everything you want. So fabric. I'm very big on fabric. If it's cheap, you will know. So that's just it.
Okay. So how do you also ensure you don't create a similar look another fashion stylist has done before? I know you guys draw inspiration from different places, but at the same time, you don't want to create a look someone else has done. Or let's say there was a show like AMVCA or something. How do you ensure that your client is not wearing something another
That
celebrity is
person.
wearing?
So you cannot be so sure, except you're creating an original look, like I said. Sorry, excuse me. And then there are ways to do these things. I mean, I tell my fellow creatives, when you pull a look, it's okay to pull a look, but don't pull an entire look and not make any changes. It just means you do not have any impact. You're just
Yeah.
recreating
Okay,
in total what other people has done.
they've done.
Do you get, for instance, now let me give you a very minimal instance. You want to do an ashrebi now. You bring your fabric. You have a style on your phone that you like. You show it to me. I would do that style, but we have to tweak it. The style might just be normal off shoulder. I would say, okay, let's add beads to it. Let's do something. The patterning of the beading, because now it's more of bead works. We change the patterning of the beading to something else. Not exactly replica of what that person. Yours might come out better. You never can tell.
Yeah.
You cannot just copy people's work like that and just give it to somebody. It doesn't make sense. So in terms of being very sure that your client is not wearing what and that person, so I don't know, maybe all of us, we're having the same inspiration. If all of us jam ourselves there, wearing the same thing, I mean, why not? We'll take pictures together. We are twinning and then we move on. So you can never be too sure. And the best way to ensure that doesn't happen is to tweak whatever you're doing. You just retouch it and make it look different.
Kenechukwu, the question prior to this question she asked you were talking about skin tone. And then an odd question came to mind. Actually, this one is not scripted here.
No problem.
If you're called to style a client who wants to have a photo shoot naked, what are you going to do there? What is your job there?
What am I doing? It's my job. You will go naked.
Let us know what you're going to do with a client who wants to have a photo shoot naked, because I think you will still do something. I don't know your job. You know your job.
Oh, yes. Life is choices, to be honest, and I'm just doing my job. So if you want to do a nude shoot, I think nude is a better word, not
nude.
naked.
Naked is still
adult TV.
So art is an illusion, and nothing should be taken out of it. Nude can mean different things to different people. To some people, they sexualize it. To some people, they don't sexualize nude. And when I have clients like that, some people just love to see themselves naked. I know people that love to see themselves naked. As a stylist, I mean, if you pay me, I'll bring jewelries and put on your ears. Nice jewelries that will match your skin tone and we'll set up a very nice set.
Background.
Do a very nice set design, because that's part of my job as well with the photographer, of course. And we find poses for you. Poses that will not disturb other people outside the world, so that when you release it, it will trend well. Then you do your shoot. So I would work. If you pay me, I would do
What
it.
about the hair?
How do you mean?
We start there.
What
you're going to work on the head?
Yes, if it's what the clients want,
because
we'll do.
I was going to. I didn't want to preempt you, because I know that from a nude client, the only things you probably have on is the hair
and jewelry and shoes.
Oh, okay.
Shoes are inclusive
you put
too.
The shoes.
Yes, depending on mostly females, you can give them a heel to wear. Strippers are mostly naked now.
Like I said, you know your job. I don't know it. That's why I asked you.
Strippers are mostly, so there are ways to do different nude shoots. I mean, there are ways to still infuse a little bit of fabric to it, just to cover some part of the body. Let me give you an instance. A lady wants to do a nude shoot now. You can give them a pose. Me, in my head, I've already visualized something. We lie her down on the floor, oil her legs, because the idea is to make her attractive as well. Me now, I can get a fabric, something very soft and lush, because anything nude, it's kind of almost sexualized. But something to make the person look sexy, put it across the hip region. Make it look a little bit squeezed, let it drop. Let the person have a moment. Put on a music to make them feel sexy and shoot.
No, I can imagine that.
It's very simple.
You know your job. You do know your job.
I get shower vibes.
Oh gosh.
Oh my god. Okay. In Nigeria, we're very fashion forward.
Yeah.
There's always new trends every day.
Very much.
How do you stay innovative while these new trends come out, and ensuring when you're styling your clients, they still get to preserve their authentic self.
Okay. So we are in an era where you have access to social media, internet, and whatnot. I don't think we are no longer in the days of magazine. It's been long I saw a magazine, so newspapers. So now
don't read
it's
that
easy to
anymore.
see trends. I watch fashion shows. I attend fashion shows. Last week I was at a fashion show.
Okay.
UT Run did a fashion show. It was big. Rita Dominic was on the runway. So you
Wow.
go for events. These events help to broaden your mindset in the field that you belong as a
Yeah.
fashion stylist or fashion designer, or even a tailor can get inspiration from a tailor can dream to be a big designer someday. So like the social media has given us a platform to see everything. I watch both foreign and Nigerian fashion shows. There are times somebody calls me, "Oh, I want you to style me." I could go on a foreign platform and watch what they have and see what I can make out of it. I can pick a bottom from here, pick a top from another bottom, and make something, put some orish into it, and it will come out beautiful. See,
You have to be creative.
I'm giving tips, so this in a lecture they do like this.
Well,
but
you're
it's
also
okay.
promoting your
Yeah,
craft.
it's
Yeah,
okay.
So you
it's
just
okay
gotta
That's why
go
you're
all
here
out.
to give us all the juicy tea on your journey.
Yes,
now, and
it's
also-
okay. I don't mind actually, because these things that people think it's not an easy job.
An easy job, yeah.
If you don't know it, you don't know it.
don't, yeah.
Somebody had asked me if I had studied styling and study waiting.
Yes.
Is there. It's in it.
Yes.
If you do not have it in you, you
don't
cannot
have
be
it.
able
You
to
can't
do
do
it.
it.
That is just the truth. So when it comes to creativity, first of all, aside from every other knowledge we acquire academically in that aspect, it has to be in your heart. It has to be in it. It has to be in you for you to be able to project it
off,
out.
yeah.
Do you understand? So that is just basically
Okay.
it.
Kenichukwu, so I'm going to ask you this, and I'm going to infuse the one I forgot to infuse. I'm going to infuse.
This
Don't worry, I'm
man,
not throwing you under the bus.
No,
I just
it's
want to make
okay.
this interview exciting.
Yeah, it's okay.
What's your favorite type of project when it comes to styling? Red carpet, music video shoots, photo shoots, naked photo shoots, and why? And have you had any naked photo shoots clients before?
No, I haven't.
Would you like to have
The
one?
least I've had is just bikini shoots, which is for a beauty queen. So that's not really nude per se. It's
So if
just
you have
bikini.
if you get a nude project, you will do it.
Why won't I do it?
Mr.
too?
Ed, do you want
Hey,
to do a nude shoot?
I don't know,
Do you want to
because
do a nude shoot?
if you pay me,
Won't you
what's
do
my
it?
own? I will do it.
That's what I'm
Where's
saying.
the
to
camera?
promote
I will
yourself.
do it.
You will do it. That's what it's all
I
about.
just want to be paid. I will do
Alright,
it.
so
I
I
don't
just make
care.
money.
So from all this one that I've mentioned, which one do you like most and
Of
why?
course, the red carpet. The red carpet is a big moment.
Okay.
Let me give you an instance of the awards. AMVCA to start with.
Yeah.
I mean, it's big. People watch. People look out. Foreigners watch it. So if
for
you
so
have
many reasons,
yes,
and that dress part,
that is
goodness.
that is where everything
It's
happens.
huge.
So if you have the opportunity to style someone
Yes.
whose name carries weight there,
That's an
it's
opportunity
a plus
to
for
blow
you,
you
an
up.
opportunity for you. So that red carpet moment is usually it. I mean, fashion is not supposed to be sexualized and all that. I don't know why we they talk nude things, but me, I never think I'm before until I come here now. Consider.
No, but you gave me the idea. You talk
But
about
I-
skin tone. I told
my
you.
goodness.
Yes,
I didn't
So
have,
when I
have
talked
that question in my
when I
head
talked
myself.
about skin tone, I just want to talk about clothes that will match your
But will you
skin.
blame me
oh.
if I have ideas? You are a creative. I'm a creative
This man
as well.
is spoiled.
You gave me the idea.
This man is spoiled.
But you gave me the
But then
idea.
that's what I meant when I talked about skin tone.
Yeah, I know,
Like
I
you
know.
Colours
now,
and
if I want
match
to
their
style you now,
undertone.
in my present moment, if I want to style someone like you, I'm giving you pastel colors,
Okay.
colors that will bring out your skin
Skin
color.
tone, yeah.
People would love your skin. They would, this man is a nice dark-skinned man, because
Yeah.
I've given you colors
Yes.
that I could give you like all those sky blue, lilac, all those kind of colors
Yeah.
that will
Yeah.
pop your skin. Do you
Yes,
understand?
yes,
That's what I
yes.
meant in that aspect. It's not new though.
I know, I
It's
know.
not new.
But you know what happened?
Let's
Immediately
be
I
clear.
asked you, you did not flinch. You answered the question because you're a
Because
professional.
that's his word.
You
Yes.
know what you're doing. That's
Exactly.
that's what this is all about.
I know.
It's an opportunity to let them tap into your brain.
Exactly. True though. True.
So we're on the right path.
Yes, sir. You're not spoiled again.
Oh gosh. Thanks.
Do you think social media play a role in fashion styling? Do you think social media has impacted how fashion stylists interact with clients, you know, because most times, for example, now I didn't even know there was something called fashion styling. All I know is tailor, seamstress,
yes, fashion designers and all that stuff.
I didn't know like it was like an actual job. You don't necessarily need to know how to sew or, you know, just have the idea. And most of the things I found out through social media. So do you think social media has helped in recent years, you know, promoting that career path?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Social media has done more good than harm, to be honest, in my own. I feel like the mind is where you project it, that's where it goes. To me, I project my mind in making researches on social media. So any other person that is using their own to do something else is their business. So I feel like social media has really made a very huge impact, especially have you gone to Instagram? Me now, if I enter Instagram, the only things I see is people on dresses, fashion things, designers, all those kind of. That's the only thing that pops up on my timeline. And I'm seeing this one, I'm saving it. I'm saving it because I know that I might need an inspiration from there. Because let's not lie, I hate when certain people come out and they'll be like, "Oh, I have no inspiration. I just woke up, it came to my head," and there is always an inspiration.
You're lying, right?
People lie, and it doesn't make sense. Even designers too, they lie. They see things like probably olden days clothes, they can now recreate it in their mind. Please be honest and say, this inspired me. It means a lot for something to inspire you to do something that people would love in recent time. Don't make it look like you have it all. No, but no man is an island, to be honest. So social media has made it easy for us to like get inspirations and everything. There are people I see, if I just see their body type, especially women. I already picture a clothes I'll put on that body. When I became friends with my friend, Iheme Nancy, she's an actress. She has a very nice body. As soon as I saw her, I wanted to style her. I just told her, "Nancy, I'll style you." And I did it. And I'm styling her again. We're planning a shoot soon. So like there are people you just see, you know, they can body whatever you want to give to them. So like social media has really done that. It has been helpful to a lot of people. You can go to, there are platforms you can go and check the theme of, let's say they say today's theme of event is regal elegance. Let me merge the two words. I know they almost mean the same thing. If you Google it, it will bring out what that thing means to you. You can now have the idea to put one and two together on what to wear. Do you understand? I have a premiere coming up. I already saw the theme. All I need to do was to Google it because it was complex. Christmas, black tie, something. I Googled it and already figured out I already have what I wear in my head. It's just as simple. It just enables you to put one and two together. So anybody that says that they are not drawing inspiration from other people's work and they are lying and it's on them. In fact, God will judge them.
Wait.
Come on.
when you're styling, I know working with people is quite difficult because not everybody's easygoing. How do you manage working with clients that are very they're very opinionated and have very strong will, but also want your creative process? How do you manage that?
One of the major things I learned growing up is diplomacy. Diplomacy is not stupidity.
True.
Diplomacy is having sense and knowing how to handle situations. My dad will tell you, apply wisdom, apply sense. There are people are difficult, especially in the entertainment industry. If they tell you they don't want this, they don't want it. My dad has installed that habit in me. I am very calm. I mean, I'm a vibe. With my friends, I'm a whole vibe. If you're with me, you have a moment. My imaginations run wild. There are things I say, my friends will be like, "You're just crazy." Everybody, I make people laugh, and at the same time, I'm very, very calm and soft. It's natural. It's some compliments that people give me, and I think it has really helped me. You could be screaming and shouting here. I'll just keep calm. When you're done, I'll come and beg you. Life is not that hard. And me, the way I grew up, I feel like I grew up alone at some point, so it's kind of shaping me to understand that there is nothing to this life. I've experienced loss. If person feel they shout here now, the only thing that'll be coming in my mind is this one no say person they die just they hear they shout like saying be God. That's the only thing, because we when there is chaos, when there is an issue, let's even say I make an outfit for you and it doesn't fit properly. We should be talking about finding a solution. It could be me, I dey vex sometimes, but I hardly get angry, to be honest. I dey vex sometimes, but like I feel like there is the only thing there is no solution to is death. Same thing applies to my fellow stylists. I used to tell anybody, both stylist, actor, whoever you are, when there is a situation going on, I know as a human being you get angry at the time, but like try to find possible means to manage that situation first. If it gets out of hand, please, for your own sake, before they will break your head, you can be solving the problem from afar. Yes. There is, for instance, I worked for somebody, the costume design I just did last at Oyo State. I worked for this lady, and I don't want to mention the total bill, but it's like $1 million. And then she paid 75% of the money. And we've done this job. And when I was prepping for this job, I had traveled to the East to source materials because it's an epic film. And she kept calling me. I've read the script. I understand the script. I'm getting the fabrics. I'm sending to her. She's approving. And she kept reminding me that that we have a lot of Igbo people, because it's like an Igbo and Yoruba story meshed together. So she was in my head. Even when the director tried to remind me that there are Yoruba characters in it. I knew there were Yoruba characters. I was already making preparations on it. But she made me feel like there were more of Igbo characters in it. So I got more of Igbo costumes. We got to set. Unfortunately, we needed Yoruba costumes. Do you get? So at that point, she was panicking. I even went to her, I'm like, sorry, calm down. Let's find a way around. In filmmaking, I love the fact that I'm touching every aspect of entertainment aside music. There is every possibility for costume augmentation. Do you understand? If a particular costume is not what we can decide to read the scripts and everything, and then we have a particular costume and we get to set. The director pictures it in front of a camera. He doesn't like it, or it doesn't look good for that scene. You change it. It's simple. It doesn't stop you from, it doesn't stop anything. It's normal. The most important thing is that there is a stylist or a costumier or a costume designer there to help make that happen. So when this happened on set, after she panicked and everything, I spoke to her, and it's an epic film, so you do a lot of body tacking of clothes and everything. So I didn't know she was a troublesome person. She came off initially so nice. I loved her from the onset. And there is a way I reason. If somebody is nice to me, I'm already thinking, what can I do for you? Do you understand? She has given me a job that she's about to pay me some amount of money. And then in my head, I'm like, when we are done with this job, later I can take my time to style this one. Just give her one nice photo shoot. That was the plan I had in my head. I didn't tell her because I was going to do it eventually, considering the kind of relationship I think we already have it. Do you know how we finished that shoot? We eventually found a way out of the costume. We left Oyo State, finished that shoot. She spoke nicely to everybody on set because she was owing a lot of people, myself inclusive. And then at this point, I'm saying this here now, this story hasn't gotten out. I posted about it on my Instagram. I deleted because I don't want other clients to see it. But at this point, I really do not care anymore because I feel like we've gotten to a point where people should not be maltreated. Do you understand? If I was someone else, probably someone who is very hungry for money, it would have blown out.
True.
Do you understand? So in the course of this whole thing, we left set and this lady has refused to pay her balance. And guess what? That film was submitted at AFRIF for awards. Unfortunately for her, she didn't get it. I don't know why. But then what I'm trying to say is that you claim, because she started bringing up excuses. Oh, the costume did not come out. You were praising me on set just for the moment, for everybody to leave. You praised me. You loved your costume and everything. You said the only difference is that we added colors. And everybody there, even people from Yoruba tribe, told you that they had colors in their culture back in 80s. You can't take it out. There was a show, okay, then. You can't take all those things away from them. So we already shot. Why are you making a fuss out of it? And you've refused to pay your money. So it's been a lot of back and forth. A lot has happened in this particular project. I decided to withdraw a little, but I'm not leaving it. I'll come back for her because she had to call and start threatening. And the funny thing is, she's threatening actually. She's threatening everybody with police. So
no, threatening like what?
She threatening with police. She does not know.
You should not ask for your money.
You should not ask for your money. So she's owing about, I've counted like 5 people she's owing from that particular project. I'm saying this because
I know EFCC. Do you want to mention her name?
when the time is
Oh,
right.
when the time is right.
When the time is right. I don't want to rush it. I don't
okay.
want somebody to overtake
Take
me.
you.
But I'll keep
this-
your contact for that EFCC.
Oh.
And there is something else I'll do to her that is more than that EFCC. It's not even, there is,
Do you want to tell us?
Oh gosh.
No.
I'm with you all the way, Kenichiku.
no. So the thing is, she comes to Nigeria, she works, she goes back to the US.
Are you serious?
So some of us,
doesn't stay
we
here.
are entrepreneurs, but we go school. We know what a
gosh.
lawyer means.
Yeah.
We know what an agreement is. When we get there, we go do the case now.
So you think she's doing all of this now because she doesn't
So
want
she doesn't want to pay. I am not the only
Because
one
he's
involved.
not the only one.
Down to the director that directed that film for her. She locked up that man. The same man that also called me for that job. For you to see how cruel she is. And I'm not panicking because I know that if I decide to even leave the entire case entirely, now she go suffer.
No, you
Is
don't
she a
have to
big
leave
art in
it.
the industry?
She's nothing. I do not see her as anything, so far as I'm concerned. And she acted in that film. She's a horrible actress.
Kenichiku, you don't vex true.
now I vex,
You're
but
upset.
my vex no they go far. So these are the issues I'm talking about. So
Yeah.
at the time I was really trying to fight for it and everything, but I got to a point where I withdrew. And then situations like this, I call my dad, I explain everything to him. My dad said, if she wants to go with the money, leave it.
But you worked. You can't leave your
I
money
worked
now.
for it. See, I can't even explain to you how much.
yes.
If you see me on the
Time,
rain,
energy.
the period I was doing that job, I was on the rain every single day. It was raining in Aba.
You love soft life.
Do you understand?
Oh goodness.
I was on
gracious.
the rain.
Lord. Oh God.
You know when you're buying a pick, you know what a pick is. You know how the fabrics and the
Yeah.
materials.
Yeah.
And I went to where they sell all those dibia things, all those.
Yeah.
And
I
you
was
have to
there.
be
I was
meticulous.
yes. Do you understand? I was communicating with her. It was raining on me, and you don't want to pay my balance.
No.
I say no
that's not
wahala. That balance I've spent more than that from August till now. I don't.
No,
I dey chop
Kenichiku,
now. I dey
continues.
comot.
We
Yeah.
have to collect it.
We'll collect it, but we want to do it the right way.
But we'll do it the right way.
There is an agreement
Yeah.
that entails lawyers and everything.
course.
So that's why I'm not mentioning names. I'm not.
I understand.
The
I understand.
controversy will happen when it happens.
No problem. It might
Yes.
happen here. Knowledge Lounge, we have a playground for controversy.
Exactly.
But that brings me to the next question. You see, because I was going to ask you that in this your styling, especially the styling project you've had, which one would you say was more challenging? So now that you brought this story, but I still have to ask you anyway.
Yeah,
So
sure.
I'm sure you have the one that is more challenging.
Yes.
Because you said you were in the rain and all that stuff. Which one has been more challenging?
This one is the most challenging. At first, I did not want to do it because it was an epic film. In my head, I already know it's difficult. And in everything you do, both as a doctor,
Yeah.
as a nurse, as whoever you are, you have to know your strength and your weaknesses.
Okay.
That is why when you go for an interview, they will ask, what is your strength
Yes,
and
yes,
your
yes, your
weaknesses?
weaknesses.
I already knew that this job, I knew I could creatively, I can put up something. Is there a word like that, creatively?
Yeah.
I can put off something. I can
allowed.
pull it off. Do you understand? But I knew that physically, my strength cannot carry it.
Yeah.
I had assistants on
that's what I was
set.
gonna ask
Yes, I had assistants on set for that job. 2 people that helped me out with it, of course. And considering how much she was supposed to pay more.
Okay.
So she was calm when she was pricing. You know human beings.
Yeah, we do.
When the job is done, you can't turn
They'll
tiger.
become to vampires. Or they
And
become
at the
vampires.
time, I had to withdraw. I know I've done a few things, but I haven't done so much in the industry. And this industry is very judgmental. So you have to be careful with how you mention names and who
Okay,
you mention.
I understand.
So because of that, I've been unable to really speak out on this issue. But I know that there will be a time when it will happen. And I believe that regardless of what happens, anybody that wants to work with me will still
Will
work
still
with
work
me.
with you.
Your work will speak for
Exactly. I
itself.
really do not care. But at this time, I decided to withdraw. I do not want to react out of anger. I want to react out of what I have here and what I know I can do from here, so that we eventually, it's either she wants it peaceful or
You have to do
That's
something.
the right move.
it's like
No, yeah, you have to do
Kokashewa.
something.
Yeah, but you have
because-
to do it the right way.
Yeah, of course.
I told my dad already, I'm not letting it go. I know that money is not my life anymore. I'm not letting it go not because of me. My assistants, they work.
And for posterity, even if you're
Yes.
not getting the money back, you need to make sure
Other people
that,
need to also know
Yeah.
that such person exists.
we should nip it in the bud.
This issue is deeper than, I don't want to say too much
It's
because
beyond you.
the director involved might not even be happy that I'm even mentioning it. I don't.
Well, we didn't mention any names.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So I don't even want to go. Oh God, it's fine. Let's move to the next.
On to the next one.
This experience was really bad for you.
Yeah,
but I'm also
is.
sure you've had good experiences.
Yes,
In the
absolutely.
past. Do you have a moment where you were working and the experience made you feel like, oh my gosh, this is what I was made to do? You felt that way.
I've had good moments. I've barely had bad moments in the industry. I've had, anytime I style somebody, there's this sense of relaxation that I have when it comes out and I look at the person. I'm like, oh wow. Like I said, my best is not yet here, but like I've had so many best moments. I've worked with the best people in different occasions. So I did a styling for Ndidi, Onyekachi and Victor, the footballers, and Boniface rather, the footballers, for a show. It's on YouTube for Webeck Studios. Yeah, they are also the owners of Nolly Films. So we did a show, more like it's like a podcast, by the way. So I did their styling for them.
Okay.
The people I worked with, they were amazing. It was beautiful. There was no issue. Like I talked about costume augmentation. Oh, I don't like this. No problem. We change. And can you imagine that when you style people, they like your clothes, that they want to take it home? They pay for it. That was the situation then. Yeah, they liked some of the clothes, they took them home. Then they paid for it. So I was happy that at least, even if some of the clothes were not used, most were used, and some were taken home. That is the joy that comes with the job that we do. When you dress people up and, when I met one of your team at the event where I saw them, the lady I came with, I styled, and you needed to see her. She looked very good. Her name is Iheme Nancy. She's my girl. So I'll call her name anyway. Iheme, if you see this, I'm calling you now. So I styled her and she came out looking so fly. And she's like, I love this. And then that's it. So there is that moment always. My brides and my grooms. I used to have a business page that was taken down by Instagram. By the way, you would have seen like a few couples that have styled from most of the people have even started. They start from pre-wedding shoots. I do everything.
Wow.
Yeah, everything. This year, I think people don't have money to marry. Last year.
Come on. Yeah, your bad mouth.
I mean, the economy is in shambles. So.
You really shake everybody. Last year, Last year, I was more of into couples than entertainment. So I was doing couples clothes, renting wedding gowns to making traditional outfits and everything. And everything came out so lovely. Till today, the people I worked for, they are so happy. They've been recommending me to people too. Wow. And they are mostly abroad. So most of my work, people don't even get to see it. Start talking about that now. I just realized.
Why don't you put it on social media?
No, I can't put it out because the clients don't want it. Not because they don't want. They don't even send the pictures. You don't even see. They just buy clothes and they disappear.
So you don't take the pictures before you send it?
Well, I do,
you don't take
but
the
like
picture when they wear it.
So the most important thing is when the model has it on.
Yeah.
All those pictures. Some of them don't like to take pictures.
But I'm sure if you ask them, they will oblige you.
You don't. You guys, get the kind of people where I get. They don't like social media.
Sign some kind of contract, because I can understand that. Like there's some clients that may be very, very private. They may like your work, but they don't want people to see. I mean, it's not for the people; it's for themselves. They just want to feel good. So they may not want to post the picture. And you cannot go and post them without their.
I don't post pictures without permission. Yeah, I would never do that. Before I post a picture, I would ask, "Do you want me to post?" I mean, is it okay if I post on my, and then they tell you yes or no? Yeah, some people don't even want you to know the source of their outfit.
Yes.
They don't want their friends to even know where they are buying.
So that they will not copy.
Exactly. So I know that it's not. I don't think it's a good thing because you're stopping business for me.
Yes, that's what I'm getting at. Like you have like
some people
contract
just
something like to let them know.
I don't think it's that deep.
I feel like you can't do that.
I feel like
they are paying customers, and
yes, I feel like it's okay to just. There are me sometimes.
Or maybe just try to make them understand, because you're also
that's what we're saying.
Yes,
you speak with them.
There are people I speak to, they oblige, but there are people who just
downright say no.
I'm paying you for it. You don't
they
need
just
to
have paid you. They move
because
on.
they paid you.
There is this particular popular person I have styled. She has posted my work on her page one time. Then I styled her again, and her husband, and the last one I did for her, she posted, she didn't tag me, there was nothing about me on it. And
really?
you know, because sometimes I pull like jewelries from jewelry people to do styling and everything. So it was the jewelry guy that called me and like, this woman I posted, you styled that.
Did you reach out to her?
No, I reached out, I sent a long message. Me, I'm a sweet boy now. Hello, ma. Good afternoon, ma. Please now. I saw, because that tagging is also important. I need customers. It's never enough. I need a car. I'm tired of Uber. So I now begged her everything. She listened to my voice note. I know her as a good person, to be honest. And I make excuses for people. People are going through things and you don't know what. So she listened to my voice note. Usually she'll reply. She sends me cute memes and everything, but she didn't reply that message to today. And I did not post that work.
She was because see this boy where I pay money.
Maybe if she's acting out of character, maybe you should probably reach out again. Maybe there's something.
I don't think there is an issue, to be honest. I just feel like she's in the moment of not replying to messages, because this person replies usually. So I had to just let it be. The jewelry person picked the pictures, posted it, and even tagged me in it. I could not even repost it because I felt like I was now invading all my life depends on the tag. So I kind of withdraw. After all, she actually, thinking about it, she did not pay for that particular styling. I was styling her husband. She now said, okay, oh yeah, you help me put this look together. So I now did it for her as per my person, and I love her, to be honest. I love her so much. So I did it for her. So okay, let's do this, and it came out. It was beautiful. So I don't think it's something to worry about.
Do you think she didn't tag you because originally she did not actually call you to come and style her, so she felt maybe it wasn't necessary?
But because she didn't pay, people think she needs to show her great.
People have way of thinking.
She has to be grateful.
You're right, though.
Actually, she needs to be grateful.
He mentioned that she usually tags you.
I know. When you get something for free, you need to show gratefulness,
appreciation. But people are different. So I don't want to believe that she thinks because she paid me for her husband.
He may not be coming from a place of.
She paid for her husband. And I'm very...
You didn't give me that information.
No, I'm just saying it now. She paid for her husband's own, but hers is the one
I know. I think it's because she paid.
So, and again,
I feel like because she was...
And again, so when it comes to my job, I know I can be very sentimental.
Okay.
In terms of my payment methods and everything. There are people I style, I let go the outfits. Depending on my mood, yes. Depending on my mood and how they love that outfit.
Is that not going to be at a loss?
Do you want to style me?
It could be a loss, but there are times I do it for love and for future sakes.
Yeah, style me.
I could actually. You have the perfect body. You have the perfect body.
Please
trust
call me
me.
next
What
time
did you say, sir?
I said, you said for future sakes, and I agree with you.
Yes, so there are people that I do it for just because, I feel like I have that relationship with them, and this looks good on them. They can actually keep it. And there are people that when they finish, they just return. They know it's an agreement. You return the outfit. Okay. And there are people that want you to make outfit and just sell to them. You give them the price of sales. This outfit is for sale. You just buy it. Yeah.
Okay, moving on. How do you balance your own personal creativity with the demands and expectation of a high-profile client? Like all these ones we've been talking about. I hope you understand my question.
Yeah, I get it.
How do you balance that, your own personal creativity with your expectations and your demands?
It cannot be that hard though. You have to know your clients. When a client reach out to me, most times if they are social media inclined people, I go to their social media page and see what they wear. If they are not, I will provide you with, sometimes I go a little bit
like
minimal.
A lookbook.
Yeah, I'll just provide like a mood board for you. A little bit of minimal. You're like, no, I want something more exotic. Then I know that you're a very voluminous person. Then we dig. We now bring exotic. Even if it's not exotic enough, I'll now tell you the things we can add to bring it up. So it's not even, it's just a case of questioning. Just ask questions. If you ask questions, you'll be informed. If you don't ask questions, you go fumble. So when you ask questions, you find out what they want and you do it how they want it. Do you understand? Every client have their style and their personality, and most of them want it to just suit them. So what they want is what you do. If I bring a corporate shirt and a pant for you and you don't like it, you feel like you should be suited up, we'll put on a blazer on you. You get? I styled Boma for his for his movie premiere.
Okay.
And when we were talking, the vibe was like 70s vibe back in the days, Afro Week and all those things.
Afro.
And then when I was styling him, I'm like, you know what, let's not do the regular blazer, shirts and jackets. I would drop a trench coat on your shoulder.
Whoa.
Oh God, I will post it.
That's a new style.
Yeah, I don't know if he has posted yet, but when he posts, you'll see it. So like you have to find a way to tweak things to make them look better than they were. That's the only way.
This is your brain. Don't let AI tap into it, though. Because there's a lot going on in there.
Oh my God.
I'm telling you.
And no, it's like you said, it's innate, you know.
Yeah, I
You
know.
just have
Besides
to
his
know
environment,
Because it comes
everything is
natural
just
to you when
to
you
him.
see a
You
client.
just have to know
You
it.
don't even slip over it
Yeah,
to get
you
the
just
answers
have to know it.
I mean, okay. Anyways, we've done we've been talking extensively.
Yeah.
But let me just ask you one last question before we go. Yeah, since you started this your creative life, you know, this career path, what's that one thing you learned about yourself that you didn't used to know? I mean, you knew that you were always going to go into acting. You know, you liked fashion and all of that.
Fashion.
But I'm sure there's one thing that you didn't even know, one character or characteristic you didn't even know that you had, but you've found that since getting into this creative lifestyle.
Okay, I think it would be patience. I have become so patient. Have you worked with designers before? Have you had a tailor experience?
Tailor, okay. The
Hey.
tailor that will
I
not
have.
finish your work.
I
The tailor that will not
have.
finish your work in
Deadline.
2 weeks.
Jesus.
You have to go to his shop with cutlass.
Oh my
They
God.
will
Abi?
stop picking your calls.
Exactly. So patient. These people have tested my patience.
Oh gosh.
And I don't know how to scream more. I will just shout
Obviously.
in anger like this. My head will start paining
Paining
me.
you. This is your head that I say you should not share with AI.
Sometimes I'm a very crazy person. I will finish shouting. I'll not enter my room. I'll start laughing. I'll be like,
So what
was it
did
me
you
that
just do?
displayed that
Yeah.
in there?
You know,
See, I was
romance.
even shouting. I was telling this man I will lock you up. But I know I will not lock him up. Do you get? But like these people will push you to the wall. These people will drive you mad. And luckily for me, I've not think I've really disappointed anybody. I can't think of anybody because I try to like make plans. If I'm doing one, I'm having a plan B.
Yeah.
If this one is flopping, let's have another clothes so that we can use immediately to avoid stories that touch. So like, because if you don't, I've used myself as a test tool.
Okay.
They've shown me pepper, so I don't want it to happen to
another person.
if a designer is flopping my client's clothes
Yes.
up, it's affecting me as
course.
well. There are clients that if they patronize you one time, you do not, come through.
Come through, yeah.
They are not coming back.
At all.
Unlike some people that might want to give you second grace.
chance,
But
second.
someone like me now, if you disappoint me, I will always try and come back. Especially if your work is good, I will always come back. Do you get? So that's how my patience has been tried to the highest point. So now nothing you fit do me again.
Big will shake you.
Yeah.
Just one moment. Before we go, this final question before we wrap up. You know, I've always been very curious about creative people. Now, I know what you went to school to learn, your course in school. And then we asked you, what is your background? How has your background influenced you in, aside that your background, because you spoke about your mom, the fashion sense between your parents and your aunts, did you also go for any formal education in terms of this styling? I know you had a lot of background, probably like 70% background in styling and fashion.
Yeah.
Did you now say in the course of time, especially the time you are aware that this is the path, did you go for any other formal training, maybe on the internet or even in Nigeria?
Yeah, I've done a few, short classes here and there to add to what I already have in me. I've not like gone to a proper full-time school. I mean, if I have to do that, I have to go to Paris. Hello. So
come on. You don't
but
start.
so like I said, I want to speak an Igbo. I want to say an Igbo adage.
All right, you go ahead.
My dad, a lot of people I know in Igbo, you say, "Enyo watakere, yonyo ari onwe ya." When a baby is slayed, a baby can adjust itself to a more comfortable position.
Okay.
So I already have the insights.
Yes.
I just know that I have to advance naturally.
Yeah, naturally.
I keep saying it. People should utilize the internet. Me, I'm not so much of I'm a social media person, but like I'm not the type of social media person that is keen on growing page, content creator, and that's really affecting me as an actor.
Okay.
I think that's one of the reasons I'm not getting a lot of jobs as an actor.
Yeah, as an actor.
Yeah, because now the acting industry need people with engagement, traction on their page and everything. And the little traction that I have comes from my fashion sense.
Yeah,
that's because most of my films, if you look at it, it's usually like a very flamboyant. He's living a flamboyant lifestyle. He's one extravaganza person, all those kind of thing. And yes, that is just it. So utilizing the social media is something everybody should key into. And then in every field that you are, see, even before I started doing styling properly, even before I started acting properly, even before I started doing commercial, I understand the importance of professionalism in every workplace. I had gotten a job with GT Bank. I did training for it. Before I got a job with a travel and tour agency that I work with, I did a professional training for 3 months. So I know communications, I know marketing, I know, I've forgotten all these things, so
don't worry.
Like I know a workplace ethics.
Yeah.
I know a lot of things in the professional sector, and that really helps you in every other. It's entertainment, but as an entertainer, you need a lawyer.
Of course.
Yeah,
please.
very true.
Can you hear that?
Do you understand? You need a lawyer. That? So, like, in every field, it has gotten to the part that if I open a provision store, if I dare market, they sell pepper, you would see that level of professionalism. You see that I feel like people that have made it in life is grace, because the things I have learned and I'm putting to use, when the grace of God shines on me, that's when people will understand the level of what I carry.
Yes.
That is just the truth. And I'm praying to God for that grace. And I know my time will come.
It will happen indeed. It will happen.
Exactly.
Indeed.
So, like, all I'm trying to say is that you just have to build yourself in every field that you find yourself. Nobody enjoys going out so much and spending Uber money in Lagos. But me, I'll hear that there is a seminar going on here. I'll go there. I'll go and see what I can learn. Sometimes it has nothing to do with fashion. I'll go and network. My customer might be there. I make very beautiful suits. My specialty is suits. I am very, if I make a suit for you now and I look at it, I don't like it, you will not even know I'll remake it again. I'll make sure that I get something right for you. That's how well detailed I am. If you go to my page and see the suits, you'll understand that this person, when it comes to suits jobs, the person pays attention to details. So that is just it. I do every other thing, but like I'm just giving you an example. So in every field that you find yourself, you just have to develop yourself. It is no longer about, we are creatives, then you think your life revolves around. Can never be small. I don't like small-minded people. I do not associate with small-minded people. I know that I'm going too far. So I take myself, I always channel my energy on and again, it's not about, so this industry, creative industry generally includes acting, styling, fashion business, everything.
Music,
has a lot of social climbers. So in the course of you trying to, what's that word they use? Go on body with people.
Oh, okay.
What's that? There is a word they use. No, there is a word that they use.
Gumbody is okay.
Let's use Gumbody. I will remember it.
All right.
I must use it.
Okay. Voila. We're here with you.
They have a lot of people like that want to farm.
Oh,
do you understand?
That's what you call it?
Yes, farms. I do things spiritually. I'm very keen on God. So whenever I'm meeting people and I'm getting to know you and becoming friends with you, I want to learn something from you. I don't just jump into any arm. Our spirit has to connect for me to be that close to you. And whenever my intuition tells me stay away from this person and I push it, it flops.
Oh, okay.
Do you understand? So I like to go to the right people and learn from them. It's an island.
Yeah.
I have colleagues, I have friends that are also stylists. They reach out to me, with this fabric, go with this, with this, go with this. Ugegbe, you know better, you know colors. Me, I'll run to them. Who can make this thing for me? Which designer do you think can put this off? See, collaboration
is key.
I cannot begin to emphasize on the importance of collaboration. It's difficult because everybody wants to be rich alone. Everybody wants to blow alone. But the importance of collaboration is still underestimated in this, our country that we are in. And until we realize that we have to all collaborate in every field, be you actor, be you musician, be you whatever, if you do not collaborate, you're likely going to, except say you just come out, can't shine. If you do not collaborate, everybody has a story. There are people I used to see on Super Story back in the day.
Back in the days, you were watching this
I don't know
story.
them. It's now
That
that
you know
if I
them.
see that film, I'll be like, this person has been acting since then. Do you get there? Is this guy? I've seen him in Auntie Funke's film, Funke Akindele. I've seen him in Auntie Funke Akindele's film. It was recently that it occurred to me. I went to watch old Super Story and I saw him like, Jesus. So those things has actually shaped me too. When I remember that, you're pushing too much, because I cry a lot. There are days it gets to my head, I'll sit down and I'll cry. When I finish crying, I'll call my friend, I'll talk crazy things and we'll laugh about it. You know, I'll just tell, I just finished crying. You know, like you. There is no name I've not answered. Hilda Dokubo, Nkiru Silvanus. They are all names I've answered. Because I believe, yes, so I did cry. We have to be very expressive. But like when I let it out, I feel free.
You feel better.
Yeah.
So this industry comes with a lot of stress, mental stress. It's never enough. It's never enough. See how many years now I did my first film at 16.
Wow.
The first film I ever did is on YouTube, Consuming Fire.
Okay.
That film, I did it at 16. So imagine how many years I've been trying to like find my feet in this industry.
I feel you, bro. I feel you.
Do you understand?
I feel you.
Up until now. But I no go kill myself. I know that I carry grace when the time is right. That's the mentality I have now. And that's why I've held on to God so much. I know that one day it go click, and it go click for all of us.
Okay. We've come to the end of the show, but like I have quick, rapid questions for you to answer. Short questions. Are you ready? What are you saying?
This babe, do I need to remove this glass?
No. It's not that serious.
It's
not serious.
No. Ask me.
This is just
anything.
on a lighter note.
Okay. If you had to choose instantly, red carpet styling or street style looks, which would you choose?
Red carpet.
Okay. What's your go-to footwear? Sneakers or dress shoes?
Shoes. I'm not really a sneakers person.
Okay.
Between the two, which excites you more, acting or modeling?
Acting. Modeling was born out of acting. Yeah, acting is my actual baby. Then God blessed me with a talent and styling. So yeah, acting.
Okay. If you could keep only one app on your phone, what would it be? Instagram or TikTok?
Instagram.
You don't like TikTok?
I don't get strength to the dance up and down, but I'm a good dancer.
Well, nobody's forcing you to dance on TikTok now.
Oh yes, but like that's mostly what trends now.
Where do you feel more creatively inspired? Lagos vibes or international vibes?
What? You want to take vibes out of Lagos?
International now.
There's no vibes without Lagos.
Lagos themselves, they copy us. Lagos. I have international clients that are telling me that if I come to New York, I'll be everything. And it's true, actually. I mean, look at Swanky Jerry. He left. He's still in Nigeria, but like most times he's outside the country and he thrives there. So Lagos, Nigeria, our culture is the ultimate. Me, I'm very indigenous, so very rooted.
I'm sure you know what you're talking about.
I know, actually. I do know. I'm not trying to say that internationally they don't do great things.
Okay.
But all I'm trying to say is that Nigerians are very extremely, to the highest point, talented. You can't take that away from us. We create things and it goes far and beyond. We don't even know what we have. That's the truth. We don't know.
True that.
What fuels you on a busy day? Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Okay. What color do you naturally gravitate towards when styling yourself?
I'm a dark colored person, black, brown, ash, anything dark shade. And then I fell in love with, it's still in the shade of brown, beige, and all those lights. Currently, I'm exploring pastel colors, but like dark shades are better for me.
Okay. Are you more productive early in the morning or late at night?
Late at night though, afternoon to night, I am active. Morning, I wake up by 10, 11.
You're not a morning person
At all.
Okay, if you had to wear only one designer for a year, who are you picking?
For a whole year.
Yes.
For a whole year. So this designer is not big, but they give me the comfort that I love. They are big, oh. It's not even a Nigerian designer. Zara things.
No, Zara is
That
level.
that's
They have everything for everybody.
everything for everybody. So the versatility that happens in Zara and the comfort that comes with it. I'm a jean person. Jean, nice shirt, stylish shirt, slutty wears, all those kind of flesh, show some flesh kind of things. So like they give me that vibe too, and they have nice things. I think Zara is like where you can see both the upper class and lower class can navigate
Not
through.
Balenciaga.
Okay.
That one is
Who
for the
would you
kajad.
say?
That is for the kajad.
Who would you say is your biggest source of inspiration in fashion right now?
My biggest source of info, I have to think about it because I know a few people. Who or which designer or a person?
Yeah.
Source of inspiration.
Right now, it could be more than one person, but like right now,
it
currently.
could be a model, a designer, anybody. Someone I love so much and his style. Two people. Denola Gray and Derenle.
Those are the two male icons.
Yeah, Derenle is not just about the fashion and the personality. He's one of the sweetest people I've met in this lifetime. He's an experience. Yes. And Denola Gray. That's for the male fashion. The male version rather.
Yeah.
And for the female version in Nigeria, Chioma Good Hair is a whole mood. Chioma Good Hair is a whole mood. You can't take it away from them. And my baby girl Nelly Mbono is pulling up. I love Nelly and I love that. She's my filler about babe. We know they carry last.
You guys are in a race.
Okay, and that's a wrap, Lounge Fam. Thank you, Kinechiku, for joining us.
Thank you so much
today.
for having me.
Your story has been so inspiring. I really love our episode because we've learned that dedication, passion, creativity can coexist across multiple industries. So it's been a good one.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
We're happy having you. This is Knowledge Lounge, and until next time, stay fashionable.